Hello. Hello everyone, my name is Hadel-Lynn. I am someone who created my own YouTube channel just roughly 6 months ago, and since my shirt appropriately says goals, if one of your goals is to create your own YouTube channel, this video is the right one for you. In this video, I'm going to talk about the 7 things that I have learned within the past 6 months of starting my own YouTube channel. So with that, let's get started. Tip number 7. Your very first video, even your first few videos, are probably not going to be up to your standards. So check up the link right up above here. This is the link to my very first video. I was pretty much talking about the different COVID tests that I had to take. I had a really good idea, I just didn't know how to implement it well. I had a horrible thumbnail. The video quality was bad, and I just did not know what I was talking about. It wasn't until my very first Boston video, which link up above, I saw and I kind of learned what styles in terms of editing, talking, writing, and everything like that, which ones work for me and which ones don't. And I'm still learning, obviously. It's only been 6 months. So with time and with practice, you'll become more comfortable with the camera and also with your skills behind the camera. Don't try to view your first video as you have to have everything perfect. You won't, because you're just starting in the game, and so see it more as an opportunity for a stepping stone of growth. I feel like that's the most optimistic way to put it. And with time and with practice, I'm sure you'll do very well with your YouTube career as well. Tip number 6, create a separate email account for your YouTube channel. Who knows, maybe you do blow up and sponsors and advertisements are gonna be knocking at your door one day. When you have your personal email account and your YouTube account pretty much together instead of separate, sometimes a lot of the offers that you may get, they could go to your spam folder, or you just have too many emails where it's just glutted and you'll never see it. So that separate email account is necessary for your brand. For the safety reasons, I'm putting my name out there. Literally, my brand is myself. It's my actual legal name. I feel it's important for me to have a separate email account from my personal in case, some people, you know who you are. Some people on the internet can be a little sketch. I know some YouTubers have talked about some fans becoming a little too much. Since YouTube is an open platform, pretty much you are letting the whole world view your video. That's what happens when you start a YouTube channel. Anyone can see it. You don't know what the internet is filled with. The internet filled with weird things. So you just want to make sure that you can keep those weird things, if they ever happen, away from your personal stuff. I hope I don't. I just want to, keep myself as safe as possible. Tip number 5, get yourself a quality external hard drive. I'm putting emphasis on the word quality because of the story I'm about to tell you that happened to me just this week. I bought this external hard drive, I believe back in February, on Amazon. It was less than $50, and as someone who's just starting out in YouTube, I figured it'd be a pretty good investment, obviously, to get an external hard drive. Previous to getting the external hard drive, I was saving everything onto my laptop, and obviously footage takes up a lot of space, and your laptop may just give out because there's just too much footage and space the more YouTube videos that you create. A couple months I had some issues where it took about a month or so to be able to fully fix it, and now this is the 5th time I'm having an issue with this external hard drive specifically, where it can save all of the old things that I had previously saved onto it, but it won't allow me to save anything new onto it. Like if I try to download any music onto it, it'll just fail and the whole system just crashes, and then Windows just won't be able to recognize it. And then even if I try and fix it, it says everything's fine even though it's not. And I'm just deciding, you know what, just invest in a better brand. You know, the one that I got is like off of Amazon. Nobody knows what the heck the brand is, and I've learned recently that what a lot of, you know, cheap brands, what they do is that they may put just like a flash drive inside and then just put like an outer covering to make it look like an external hard drive. This is supposed to be a 2 terabyte. Yeah, I'm only at like 100 gigs right now, and it's just not working well for me. So maybe that's what's happening to me right now. If you're just starting out on YouTube, definitely get an external hard drive. It really sucks having to save everything onto your computer, and one day your computer just won't be able to do it. And if you want to work on other computers or whatnot, you know, it's good to have all of your stuff in one place. And also the really good external hard drives that I've seen range from $50 to $100. Unless like you're really, really serious about YouTube, I don't think you need to spend any more than that. So, lesson learned. Now, I'm a pretty frugal person, but in terms of especially electronics, you shouldn't try and be so frugal about it. Don't be like mad expensive. Don't pay like $200 for an external hard drive if you're just starting out, obviously. But yeah, this was less than $50. I should have spent, you know, maybe within the 50 to 100 range on a well-known brand, because now that I have to spend more money for another external hard drive, that's pretty much two times the cost of what I should have spent. For tip number 4, be sure to try and at least watch other YouTubers. Now, when I say watch other YouTubers, that does not mean copy their styles. You know, there's a reason why certain YouTubers are successful in whatever niche or style that they are, because they are doing it in their own manner. So I feel like it's very important to watch YouTubers, not mimic them, but watch, so that you are able to take notes on what you want and what you don't want for your own personal channel. One of my absolute favorite YouTubers is Kelly Stamps. Hi, Kelly. I tried being the next Kelly Stamps. I will not be a first-rate Kelly Stamps, like the quality Kelly Stamps that she already is. I will be a second-rate, third-rate, whatever rate attempt of Kelly Stamps. Instead, as cliche as it sounds, I'm going to be the first-rate version of myself, of Hadel-Lynn. As of right now, I am 100% sure I am the only person in the planet named Hadel-Lynn. But please let me know if there's someone else with the exact same name, because again, I will need to talk to my parents. Tip number 3, make sure to use music that is non-copyrighted. I'm gonna spill some tea about certain channels. There are several YouTube channels that endorse non-copyrighted music. They are a third-party platform. They're not where the artists directly go to post their music. The biggest problem that I see with those channels is that they do not update when the artists say, oh, just kidding, I decided to get this song copyrighted. They are not updating their channels with the proper music, and you use that song, then you're pretty much in trouble. In order to, you know, minimize and most importantly prevent the amount of trouble you get, make sure that you use songs that are for sure non-copyright. Like, I don't care if you have to go directly to the source, you know, and I feel like that's the best thing to do. Go directly to the artist and ask them. One channel that I know that I use a lot for background music is, I'm so sorry if I butchered this, Lukrembo. His channel is just so good. I honestly, shout out. I'm just gonna put their link up here. I've seen a lot of, you know, YouTubers that are sponsored by Epidemic Sounds. I have not used that because you have to pay for that, And I'm a small-time YouTuber. I am not exactly in the level to start paying for music. So instead, I rely on Lukrembo and also YouTube Studio Music. Their choices and like the way they categorize their music can be not always like the best, but it's better than getting a copyright strike. You absolutely do not want any form of copyright strike on your channel at all. And I feel like the easiest way to get a copyright strike is through your music choice. Tip number 2, your thumbnail is the key to just drawing in an audience. I don't think people realize how important your thumbnail is. When you're searching for a video, you have a lot of other competition. Your thumbnail is going to be what makes your video stand out compared to others, at least in the audience's, first impression. I hate to say it, but first impressions are important, and the thumbnail really reflects the audience's first impression of you. My thumbnail style, I use just a clean photo, and I use Canva to edit and just put like a really simplistic text on there for some context. I just like using Canva because it's free and it's really helpful to have a platform that already like kind of has something for thumbnails already. So I just like doing that. For me, like it doesn't feel like there's a formula for thumbnails as long as it's, clean and it's aesthetic. It hints at the video, what you're talking about. I feel like if it has like maybe those factors, then I feel like it's a quality video. But again, it's a subjective thing. It can take me about 20 minutes to maybe a couple hours. And it's not because of like what picture I want to use. It's because of the simplest things of like my text. Like, where do I want it placed? What size font do I want it? Which looks better, this or that? And I could spend hours contemplating like if the text belongs on the right side or on the left. So yeah, I would say spend a good amount of time on your thumbnails. Last but not least, tip number 1. Make sure you write a script before you record your video. I'm someone who can literally just ramble on about something for a long time. Having a script kind of helps me, 1, hone in on the topics I'm going to talk about, 2, plan what I'm going to say, and 3, even add some room for ad-lib, which I kind of do a good chunk of the time anyway. When I say write a script, it's not something that you kind of have to memorize unless that's your style, then good for you. A script is more like talking points to refer to kind of make sure that you stay focused on what your video is supposed to be about. Hi everyone, thank you so much for watching through this video. I hoped it helped, even if you didn't watch all of it. I hope some of the tips were helpful in your YouTube channel journey. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see everyone next time.